Hello, my name is Ben, and on this YouTube channel I document my own print-on-demand journey. Today I'd like to talk to you about one way that you could follow if you're struggling to get accepted on Amazon Merch. I'm not saying that is the best way, I'm just giving you ideas here. I'm not making any recommendations, okay? For me personally, before I start, I just want to give you a quick overview. I got accepted on Amazon Merch in December 2020, and it took me only a couple of days to get accepted. I've made a video quite in the beginning to how I got accepted on Amazon Merch, what exactly I put in the application, and it actually took you through step by step. I know that people still don't get accepted, and I don't know if it depends on the country you live in or whatever, but I'm just going to give you one way. If you're really frustrated, if you really want to get onto Amazon Merch, and if you just can't, then there is one way that you could follow, and there's no guarantee that you will get accepted, okay? But it is one more way that you could try, depending on how, let's say, how desperate you are. And it's a way that you could consider, depending on what you expect to earn on Amazon Merch. I must admit, it's only a way that probably makes sense if you expect to earn at least $1,000 per year. But if you do, then it's certainly worth a thought, and especially in the long run, right? Because as you can see, Amazon Merch, they're just expanding, they're expanding. They will take away probably the business of most other print-on-demand companies out there. The way it's going with Amazon Merch, you know, you could see they sort of reduced the significance of the tier system very recently. So also people in the lower tiers can now upload more and more designs. They're adding more and more products, guys, and they only have like, I don't know how many products now, 15 or something. I mean, look at Redbubble. If Amazon will start, and if they, in the future, it might be the situation where they have over 100 products. So honestly, why would anyone buy from Redbubble if you can, it's just what it is. So if you see the perspective in Amazon Merch, and if you see the potential, and if you think you can make a lot of money on Amazon Merch, if you have potentially good designs, but you just can't get accepted, listen to this. So what you could do, I personally live in the UK, so I set up a limited company for my print-on-demand business. This is something you could potentially do as well. And you could also do this, you could do it in the UK. Even if you're not living in the UK, it's not a problem. You could live anywhere in the world, I believe. I'm not 100% sure because I live in the UK. I know you can live in other countries of the world. You can create a limited company in the UK, which then is the legal entity, and you can apply to an Amazon Merch account with a UK address. Okay. Now, a limited company, what does it cost? You obviously have to create a limited company, but there is a company that you could use to create that business, that company for you. It makes it very easy, and I use this company as well. It's a company that is called RegisteredAddress. At least the website is called like that. And what they will do, what you would do, you go to services, or actually you go to probably offers, and you can see there is a free UK company formation. So you can form a limited company in the UK completely free. So they cover the 12. It costs £12 only anyway. So it's pretty much nearly free. I don't think there's another country in the world where you can create a limited or a company for free. It doesn't cost you any money. It will cost, however, some money to have your address, right? So the actual cost to set up the business is nothing, but you have to have an address. And basically what this company has, they've got office space, and what they do, they rent their address out, sort of. You can sort of rent their address, just the address, and which means that from the UK authorities, they will send letters to that address, but these letters will be forwarded to you. Now, for that service, this company will charge you, but they will do all the service for you. They will set up the company, they will forward you the letters, they would even file your accounts, which you have to do annually. And what does that cost? So if you only have, we can have a quick look. If you only have limited or very low income in the business, they will actually do your accounts, file company accounts. So they can do that for you. And it will, for startup companies, it costs £349. Now that is something like $450 potentially. And that has to be done once a year. Now on top of that, you've got the cost to rent the address. And what does that cost? It's not very much, but you need a business address. And that costs you registered office address from £25 per, is it per month? To be honest, I'm not sure if it's per month or per year, but certainly it is just something that you could do, that you could have a look at. Now, it doesn't mean that you need to do this in the UK. You know, depending on in which country you live, it might be an idea that if you, under your private address and with your private name, cannot be accepted on Amazon Merch, it might be a try to set up a company in your country and then try to apply under the company name, because that's perfectly possible. I guess you could even have, if you already have a private Merch account, you could also set up a company. If you want to have a second Merch account, you can set up a company and apply under the company name, because it's a completely separate legal entity with a completely different address. And then potentially you could even have two Merch accounts. But, you know, I'll be careful with that. But it is certainly absolutely legitimate. It's two different, completely different entities. So why not? But for me, this idea would be something that you could do if you're really desperate to get an Amazon Merch account. If you want to see, you know, potentially why do I not get accepted? So you could try this way. And what I need to say, if you don't get accepted, all you would need to pay actually, I think, is you don't need to worry about the accounts, because you have to file the accounts, the £350 only once a year and only after the first year. So let's say if you set up the company and you don't get accepted on Merch and you want to, let's say, kill the company again, I believe there might be only a very small charge and you can just delete the company again from Companies House records. And at least then you know that potentially there might be another reason why you don't get accepted, okay? But because this would be a legal entity registered in the UK and I got accepted from the UK, potentially it shouldn't be an issue. And honestly, I just wanted to give you that idea, this alternative view that you could follow and this alternative process to get an Amazon Merch account, because I know many people have a lot of designs. There are really good designers out there who just can't get accepted on Amazon Merch. And looking at what you could earn potentially with a tier, I don't know, 20,000, 100,000, whatever, the earnings potential is just so high. And if people, you know, want to get onto Amazon Merch and they can't get it done under their private name and private address, maybe consider this. So there is a link in the description if you want to check this website out. But as I said, you don't need to do it in the UK. There might be possibilities in other countries, in your country. The only reason why I propose here the limited company is because basically it doesn't really cost a lot of money to set up a company in the UK. If you do the similar thing in Germany, a German GmbH, it costs a bit of money to set that up and the bureaucracy is quite high. But here, you know, this company is literally created in 24 hours. Everything can be done online. It is very simple and straightforward. And I can recommend this company. I did it myself via this company. 100% very good service. Really happy with them. All right, so hopefully you liked this video. If you did, then please smash the like button. And if you want to follow me on my print-on-demand journey, then subscribe to the channel. Thanks a lot for watching and see you on the next video. Bye.